Welcome back to Bunnex Investment Group, and today we are going to be talking about the 130 plus pip trade that I took last week. So a lot of people have been asking me how I took that trade and how I actually managed to swing it up to the point that I hit those number of pips. But before we jump into the video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out the notification bell icon so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. At the same time, you can check out the Free Signals Telegram channel. The link is down below. So this is the daily time frame of this pair, which is euro against the dollar. And on the daily time frame, we can see that we had the first impulse rise, a consolidation, then the second impulse rise, another consolidation, and the last impulse rise. From this point, which is actually the highest point of our chart, we can see clear cuts of threes, which is 1, 2, and 3. So at this point, as we always know that after a cycle completion or after 3 levels of drop or 3 levels of rise, we expect a reversal. This was the reversal that we actually anticipated, and it occurred. So how did I exactly pinpoint this point as a reversal? Let's go on the lower time frames so that I may show you. So this is H1 time frame, and on the H1 time frame, I'm actually going to mark out the peaks on the H4 time frame so that it will be clear. The first peak was this one, right? After this peak, we had our second H4 peak at this point, right? After this peak, we had our last H4 peak. So we had the first, the second, and the third peak. As I always say in my previous course of the market maker method, you know that in each and every H4 level, we have 3 H1 levels. So the H4 level that we are now interested in is this last one, and I'm going to get on the H1 time frame so that you would see that we had completed our cycle. So this is the H4 peak that we drew, which is the last one. And from there, I'm going to mark out the first impulse drop, right? Then after the first impulse drop, we had a long manipulated impulse drop, which was from this point to this point, and we had the last impulse drop. If you really want to know how to draw these impulses or these levels and to know exactly the third impulse, you may actually sign up for my training, right? So after having these 3 impulses drop, we had a peak. This was the peak. So this was where I decided to go long on this pair, and I actually shared the signal with the VIP signal members. So this was the peak. After that, 3 levels or 3 impulses were issued. We had a setup which was so clear, and this setup is actually a beautiful multi-session W, And my first trade was actually after candle closure above the 13 EMA. Then I had another scale in trade after this pullback or retracement, which was at this point. I'm sure you saw it in the screenshot that I actually put in the first part of this video. So from these levels, that is when I actually exited at this point, because this seems to be a peak reversal zone. So that's basically how I managed to catch those pips. And if you really want to know or to learn how these type of trades work, you can contact me via the details below. On that note, we come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and share with someone.